Okay, so for this video, let's continue on in our discussion of quality control as it relates to performing an audit under generally accepted auditing standards. We come down to AUC section 220.24, which discusses monitoring, and this is in reference to monitoring the quality control at the accounting firm, and not monitoring the engagement, but monitoring the quality control of the firm over the engagements. So it says in order for a quality control system to be effective, it should include a monitoring process. That way, the firm has a reasonable assurance that its policies and procedures related to that quality control are relevant, adequate, and operating effectively. So in order to monitor the system of quality control, the engagement partner should consider the results of the firm's monitoring process as evidenced in the latest information circulated to the engagement partner by the firm and, if applicable, other network firms. And the engagement partner should also consider whether deficiencies noted in that information may affect the audit engagement that he's working on. So in general, the engagement partner needs to keep tabs on what's going on with the quality control policies and if they're working, and if not, he needs to see, does the deficiency in those quality control policies and procedures affect the engagement that he's working on. So let's go down to some of the explanatory material here at A32 through 34. Okay, so now we're in the explanatory material around monitoring the quality control systems, and QC section 10 says that the firm should establish a monitoring process, and that process should provide the firm with reasonable assurance that the policies and procedures relating to the system of quality control are relevant, adequate, and operating effectively. And so, as we saw up in the requirements, the engagement partner is required to consider the review and monitoring of the quality control process and determine if any deficiencies affect the engagement that he's working on. And in doing so, he might consider the measures that the firm took to rectify that situation, and if he considers those sufficient in the context of the audit. And so the deficiency in the firm's quality control doesn't necessarily mean that a particular audit engagement wasn't performed in accordance with professional standards and applicable legal and regulatory requirements, or that the auditor's report was not appropriate. The quality control is merely an internal control as such, that just like the way our clients have internal controls, but the quality control is an internal control of our accounting firm to make sure that we provide the appropriate audit report. And so just like if our clients' internal controls fail, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have a misstatement. It just makes it more risky that you would have a misstatement. And the same way, we want to keep good quality control systems to make it more likely that our auditor's report is appropriate.